Good morning, students. Today we will see the elimination method. In my last class, I explained what the substitution method is. I told you in case of substitution method, we will express either x in terms of y from one equation or y in terms of x, and we will substitute that very value of x or y in the second equation, and then it will be converted into linear equation in one variable. Then by the method of transposition we can find out the value of the one unknown. Once we know the value of one unknown, we can put it on the equation and we can find out the second unknown, second value. For example, in exercise 3.4, we are taking the first question. The question says that x plus y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. This very question we will solve by both elimination as well as by substitution method. And it is the requirement of your question. In your exercise, it is given, solve the following equation both by elimination as well as by substitution. First, we will recap the substitution method. X plus y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. The first equation can be written as y is equal to 5 minus x. What we have done? We have expressed y in terms of x in the first equation. And now on substituting this value of y is equal to 5 minus x, we have got the value of y is equal to 5 minus x from equation 1. Now we will substitute this value in equation number 2. So what we are finding? Equation number 2 becomes 2x minus 3 into 5 minus x is equal to 4. 2x minus 15 plus 3x is equal to 4. Or 5x is minus 15 is equal to 4. 5x is equal to 19, and that gives us x equals to 19 by 5. So the value of x variable is 19 by 5. Now in order to find out the y variable, what we will do? We will substitute, we will put this value of x equals to 19 by 5 in y is equal to 5 minus x. So putting x equals to 19 by 5 in y is equal to 5 minus x, we get y is equal to 5 minus 19 by 5, and that will be 25 minus 19 by 5 is equal to 6 by 5. So this is the way by which I explained in my last class, and that is known as the substitution method. Now elimination method we will discuss. The same question will be solved by elimination method. This is by substitution. Now the elimination method I am explaining. Dear students, pay attention. 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. And listen very carefully to what I am saying. In elimination, eliminate means remove. We have to eliminate either x variable or y variable. It is your choice whether you will remove x variable or you will remove y variable. Now see here, in order to remove a particular, suppose we have decided that we will remove y variable. Now see what are the coefficients of that variable which you want to remove. In equation number 1, the coefficient is plus 1. In equation number 2, the coefficient is minus 5. So if you try to equate the coefficient of the variable which you want to remove numerically. So the numerical coefficient of y is 3, and here the numerical coefficient of y is 1. If we want to bring the numerical coefficient of equation number 1, 3, we have to multiply equation number 1 by 3. So, and we know that if both sides of a given equation is multiplied by a constant, the equation remains unaltered. So we will write on multiplying equation number 1 by 3 we get. So it will be 3x plus 3y is equal to 15. Either side you have to. And what is the second equation? Unchanged. That is 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Though we have multiplied equation number 1 either side by 3, but since both the sides we are multiplying by 3, a constant, that means this 3x plus 3y is equal to 15 is another name of x plus y is equal to 5. So after doing so, what we are finding, the numerical coefficient of y in equation number 2 is 3 and equation number 2 is also, in equation number 1 is 3 and equation number 2 is minus 3. So what we are finding, the numerical value of the y coefficient are equal but they are opposite in sign. If they are opposite in sign, we will simply add. We will write on adding. This is your converted one, this is your 2. On adding, what we will write? 3x plus 2x, that is 5x. And this will cancel out 3y and 3y. And this will give us 19. Therefore, x equals to 19 by 5. So what we have done, we have eliminated the coefficient of y. We have eliminated the y variable simply by equating the coefficient of y in both the equations numerically. Now we will put this value of x 19 by 5 in either of the two equations. Putting x equals to 19 by 5 in 1, we get, see, 19 by 5 plus y is equal to 5, or y is equal to 5 minus 19 by 5, that is 25 minus 9 by 25 minus 19 by 5, and that will again give us 6 by 5. Therefore, x equals to 6 by 5 and y equals to 19 by 5 is the required answer by elimination method. So this is by substitution method. We are getting x equals to 6 by 5 and x equals to 19 by 5 and y is equal to 6 by 5. I have written just the opposite thing. X equals to 19 by 5 and y equals to 6 by 5. X equals to 19 by 5 and y equals to 6 by 5. So this is the same question I have solved in first by substitution method and in this case by elimination method. Hope students you have got it. One more question I will do it for you, that is question number 4, and then we will go in the word problems. Question number 4 again we will do both by substitution as well as by elimination method. This is the elimination method. Substitution method we have already learned. Question number 4, that is x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1, call it equation number 1, and x minus y by 3 is equal to 3, call it as equation number 2. Now first by substitution method we will try to solve it. In substitution method the very first work of ours is either we will express x in terms of y in one equation or y in terms of x in the second equation. Now whatever value we are finding, we will substitute it in the second equation. So from equation 2 we can have x equals to 3 plus y by 3. So we have taken this y by 3 on the other hand side So x in terms of y, x is equal to 3 plus y by 3. Now we will substitute this value in equation number 1. On substituting this value of x equals to 3 plus y by 3 in 1, we get, see, here its coefficient, x coefficient is 1 by 2, so we will write 1 by 2. In place of x we will write 3 plus y by 3 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. Students, see here, after doing this substitution, we get linear equation in one variable with one unknown, and that can easily be solved by the method of transposition. We will open the bracket, we will write here 3 by 2 plus y by 6 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1, or y by 6 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1 minus 3 by 2, or you take LCM over here, it will be 6. 6 means y plus 4y is equal to minus 5 by 2, minus 5 by 2, or 5y by 6 is equal to minus 5 by 2, or y by 6 is equal to minus 1 by 2, or y is equal to minus 1 by 2 into 6, that will give us minus 3. So the value of y equals to minus 3 we are getting by substitution method. Now we are required to find out the value of x. Putting y equals to minus 3 in x is equal to 3 plus y by 3, we get x is equal to 3 plus minus 3 upon 3, that is 3 plus minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Therefore, x equals to 2 and y equals to minus 3 is the solution of the pair of linear equation in two variables by the method of substitution. X equals to 2 and y equals to minus 3. Now this we have done with the help of a substitution method. Now same question we will solve by the elimination method that right now I have taught you. What it is? Our first equation, again I am writing, it is x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1, call it as equation number 1, then x minus y by 3 is equal to 3, call it as equation number 2. Now we have to eliminate. Before eliminating, you decide which variable you will remove, either x variable or y variable. Okay, we have made our mind that we are going to eliminate y variable. Now, what is the coefficient of y in the first equation? Plus 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is the numerical coefficient. And what is the coefficient of y, the numerical coefficient of y in equation number 2? That is 1 by 3. An exact coefficient minus 1 by 3. Ignore the sign. It is 1 by 3. So, if we multiply both sides of equation number 2 by 2, you will write it on multiplying both sides of equation 2 by 2, we get 2x minus 2y by 3 is equal to 6. This is your equation number 2. And write the equation number 1, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. This is equation number 1. So now equation number 2 has taken a new shape, and that is 2x minus 2y by 3 is equal to 6. And first equation remains unaltered, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. Now on adding, we get, if we add, what we will get, this will cancel out because they are having the opposite signs. Minus 2 by 3y and plus 2 by 3y, they will cancel out simply, and on adding we will get 2x plus x by 2 is equal to 6 minus 1. So it will be 5x by 2 is equal to 5, and x by 2 is equal to 1, and x equals to 2. So value of x equals to 2 we have got. Now this value of x equals to 2 you put in either of the two equations. If we are putting it in equation number 2, put x is equal to 2 in 2. So what we will write, 2 minus y by 3 is equal to minus 3. You take this 2 on the other hand side, you will get y equals to minus 3 minus, you do like this, 6 minus y is equal to 9, you can write it, and minus y is equal to 9 minus 6, that will give us 3, and y is equal to minus 3. So what we are getting x equals to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. And this answer we have got by using this elimination method. So we are arriving at the same solution, x equals to 2 and y equals to minus 3. This by substitution and this by elimination method. I hope you have understood the things, students. In case of any doubt, you're free to ask. Number 2. We will discuss two problems from this word problem. The first one we will discuss. Question says, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. So find the fraction. Let the fraction be x by y. According to the question, first question, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, it reduces to 1, the fraction reduces. So x by y is our fraction. We have added 1 to the numerator x and we have subtracted 1 from the denominator y. Then the fraction becomes 1, or x plus 1 is equal to y minus 1, or simply you see x minus y is equal to minus 2. This is your equation number 1. Again, according to the question, it says it becomes 1 by 2 if only we add 1 to the denominator. 1 to the denominator. According to the question, x by y plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2, or 2x is equal to y plus 1. 2x is equal to y plus 1, or 2x minus y is equal to 1. This is your equation number 2. So our equations are x minus y is equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y is equal to 1. So this one is equation number 1 and this one is your equation number 2. Now see, the y variables are having same coefficients, minus 1 and minus 1. If the coefficients are equal of a particular variable, we will subtract. We will write on subtracting, don't forget to write this thing, 2 from 1. On subtracting 2 from 1. So when you are subtracting, change the sign. It will be minus, this will be plus, and this will be minus once again. Y and y cancels out, and it will be minus 2x, and this is plus x. Minus 2x plus x will give us minus x is equal to minus 3, and x equals to 3. We have got x equals to 3. Now put this value of x equals to 3 in any of the two equations. Putting x equals to 3 in 1. So 3 minus y is equal to minus 2, or minus y is equal to minus 2 minus 3, or minus y is equal to minus 5, or y equals to 5. We have got the value of x equals to 3. We have got the value of y equals to 5 by applying the elimination method. Now, therefore, the required fraction in the final line, you don't forget to write this one. X by y is equal to x, the x value you have got 3 and y value you have 5. Now students, you can check in the examination hall only, you can check whether you have done this question correctly or not. Your fractions is 3 by 5. Now if you add 1 to the numerator, it will become 4. And if you subtract 1 from the denominator is 5, you subtract 1. What you are getting? 4 by 4, that is equals to 1. See the second equation. If you do nothing with the numerator is 3, and what is the denominator? You are adding 1 to the denominator. That means you are writing 6. So 3 by 6, it will reduce to 1 by 2. Yes, both the conditions are fulfilled. If you are adding 1 and subtracting 1, adding 1 to numerator and subtracting 1 from the denominator, your fraction reduces to 1. And if you are adding 1 to the denominator only, without making any change to the numerator, your fraction reduces to 1 by 2. Hence, your answer in the examination hall, you be sure that your answer is 100% correct. The fraction is 3 by 5. Answer. Now, one more question I will discuss for you students, and rest questions you will give a try. You will try to make it. I will do question number 5. So the question is, a lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Sarita paid rupees 27 for a book kept for 7 days, while Susie paid 21 for the book kept for 5 days. So Sarita pays rupees 27 for 7 days, and Susie, her friend, she pays rupees 21 for 5 days. So find the fixed charge, and for 3 days. The lending library has fixed charge for the first 3 days. Let the fixed charge for first 3 days be rupees X. And second one is an additional charge. An and additional charge after the 3 days, be rupees Y per day. Rupees Y per day. So now you have to find out what is the fixed charge for 3 days and what is the variable charge per day. Now see what happens with Sarita. Sarita has kept the book for 7 days. So 3 days, for 3 days she is paying only X rupees. But extra how many days? There are 4 days. So according to the question, X plus 4Y is equal to 27. For fixed charge, X. How many additional days she has kept the book? For 4 days. So 4Y here she has to pay. So X plus 4Y is equal to 27. This is your equation number 1. What about Susie? She has taken the book for 5 days. For 3 days she is paying X, and extra for 2 days 2Y, and she is paying 21. Students, this is the most important part of the word problems of the linear equation in 2 variables. You read the question, try to understand the meaning, suppose X and Y accordingly, and then you try to frame the equation. Once your equation is framed, you will be in a position to solve it either by elimination method, by substitution method, or one method more we have to learn, that is the cross multiplication method, that we will discuss in our next class. So see, these are the 2 equations. Coefficient of X in the first equation is 1. Coefficient of Y in the first equation is also 1. So they are equal. Numerically also equal. Sign is also equal. If they are of equal sign, we will subtract. On subtracting, 2 from 1, we get. So when we subtract, what we do? We change the sign of the lower equation. Minus, and this is minus. X will cancel out. Now it will be 4Y minus 2Y, that is 2Y is equal to 27 minus 21, that is 6. And Y equals to 3. Now put this value in either of the 2 equations. Put Y equals to 3 in 1. So X plus 4 into 3 is equal to 27, or X plus 12 equals to 27, or X equals to 27 minus 12 is equal to 15. Therefore, the fixed charge for the first 3 days equals to rupees X equals to rupees 15, and the additional charge per day within bracket after 3 days is equal to rupees Y, that is rupees 3. Once again we can verify the thing. Sarita has taken the books for 7 days. For 3 days she has to pay 15 rupees, and for remaining 4 days she has to pay 12 rupees. 15 plus 12, that we will get 27. See about Susie? Susie has taken the book for 5 days. For 3 days she has to pay 15 rupees. For 2 additional days she has to pay only 6 rupees, 3 into 2, and that is 21. So both the right hand side, that is 27 and 21, you have got in the examination hall. You be confident that you have solved the question correctly and you are going to secure full marks in that very question. Hope students you have understood all these questions, all this method, the elimination method, along with the substitution methods recapitulation, and you will easily now go through this particular exercise of 3.4. Again, once again, I would like to tell you, go through each and every question, and if you are getting any problem, feel free to ask me the question. We will meet in the chapter of cross multiplication in the next class. Till then, goodbye students.